it's Dee with DSP Photography, and I wanted to do a quick video on installing actions into Elements. This is going to be for the older version of Elements. I have Elements 9 on this computer, and this is a Mac, so I will go through the instructions list and tell you the difference between if you were on the Windows compared to on this Mac. The first thing you want to do is get your actions. So after you purchase actions, they should automatically receive an email with a confirmation and then links to all your actions that you purchased to download. Also, if you create an account, which I recommend when you are checking out, you can easily just go to my website, log in, type your info in, and then it will take you to your account. And as you see, I have a ton here because I test it out all the time, my codes and stuff. Anyway, so under available downloads, you'll see all the purchases you did and how many downloads you have available remaining, plus your order statuses there, which I highly recommend because it's so much easier. And you can, if you ever lose the email, or the email sometimes gets stuck in spam, and sometimes it just somehow doesn't go. Like if you typed in your email wrong, it's just easier to log into your account and get them. So you want to click on your set, and then as you see, it's going to download it here for me. And then I'm going to click on it, and on the Mac, once I click on it, it will automatically unzip it. Just a second. And it should pop it up for you when it does that. So you can see I have a few things in here. Crap ton of crap. And just click on there and you'll see the actions and the elements. There will be, for each action, there will only be two, and it's an action file, an ATN file, and a PNG file. I don't do the other one because I think it's kind of pointless to do the XMP file, because the way I install, it's just easier to do it this way. And Elements 11, I highly recommend you update to 11 or 12 because they're the closest you can get to more like Photoshop, especially as far as installing actions. And I'll make another video on those, but it's so easy that it's ridiculously simple, so you don't really need too much instructions, but I'll make one anyway. So you want to find your actions and know where they're located. I'm going to not click things I don't want. Okay, so then click on Finder, just to get your Finder screen up here. You want to click on your hard drive. Sorry, my throat was killing me tonight. And library, application support, Adobe, however you pronounce that one, depending on who you are. Adobe, Elements. You're gonna find. I had 11 on here. I don't have any more, but you want to click the version you're using. You want to click on Photo Creations, and then Photo Effects. And mine is empty right now, so you want to take all these, and you can drag them in, you can copy and paste them in like I just did. I can hit Command C, selected them all, Command C, and then over here hit Command B. Okay, so once you've done that, you want to go over to where it says Thumb Database, and you want to delete that, so just drag it into your trash. And then you want to open up Elements. I always do this with Elements closed, so I don't have to worry about having to close it down and then reboot it, because you will have to restart it after you delete the either thumbnail database, which is on the Mac, and then you'll delete the media database, so I'm thinking, which is also on here too. Yeah, media database. And as you see, it's going to rebuild all my content and effects, which are over here. So just give it a moment. It takes a little bit to build that up. If you are, like I said, on a PC computer, it's a little bit different because of where things are located and set up like a hard drive, but you want to go on your hard drive, which is the C, and then it's under Program Data, Adobe, Elements, and then your version, 8, 9, 10, 5, whatever your version you're using. And then it's under, like I said, photo creations like this, and then photo effects, and then that's where you'll want to paste in your actions. Same thing, just a little bit different because at the beginning it's just slightly different, but once you get down to your, where it's elements, 9, creations, photo effects, that's all the same place you're going to paste it into. And on there you want to, on PC, you go to local, which under your 9, your elements version, local, English, yes, and delete your media database. Or you can create an old one and delete the new one. But that's another way to do it. We're going to let this build up, and it's taking a minute, obviously. Another thing you can do is, where'd that one go? Is once you find where your effects folder is, you can create a shortcut to it. And you can do this on your PC. Just right click, create shortcut. On the Mac, you want to create, sorry, thing over my other computer. You want to create a shortcut, you can right click, create, make an alias, and then drag that folder onto your desktop. You can also, I think it's Command Option while dragging it down, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So hold Command Option down, click on the folder you want to drag, and you can't see this, so let me minimize some stuff here. That got done rebuilding. This is a hot mess of a desktop. Anyway, as you can see when I dragged it on there, there's a little tiny arrow letting me know this is a shortcut. Let's open back my elements, and if you go under effects, you'll find, scroll down, all those crazy effects are up there, and you'll find the new ones you just uploaded. And if you can't read, it's hard for you to read them because the text is small and this is kind of small, go to large, under effects right up here in this top menu, large thumbnail view, and it makes it much larger, easier to read, so you can kind of see better what you're actually running. Let me grab an image to run an action on, just a second. And if you're like me, I just opened an image and I just realized that I did not finish naming all these layers on a few of these actions. And this happened when you do actions late at night and you're creating them and trying to rename them all before. So a few of these didn't rename the layers, which is not a big deal if you run them. I think there's about half of them that didn't get that's Cloud 9. So you can just turn off and on a layer and kind of see what it does anyway, which is what I recommend anyone to do with actions in the first place. I always think you should go back, see what the layers are doing, and make adjustments as needed. And that's before and that's after, and that's just Cloud 9 ran. And then you can adjust everything, obviously, accordingly to your image. And let's run. I just double click on the action and hit continue. And that one just said that if you click on the shining light, this one right here, this layer, click on the gradient. You can actually change the color if you want, but the best thing is to also change the way at which the light's coming so it kind of matches your image, depending on what you have. So that's another one, ran really quick. And as you can see, that was actually named properly. I cannot believe I did not finish naming those. I'll have to rename them and upload them again. I'm just writing them just to show you a few. Might as well show you. That's colored crazy and it's pretty bright. on the coloring. It's made to be that way. A vibrant one. And that one didn't get renamed. I don't think the black and whites either did. Now the black and whites did as well. This is just made to be a muted color tone, and then you can turn on the black and white layer really quick if you want to or put it into a black and white. Pretty simple, pretty quick and easy. Installing actions and elements is not too hard. It's hard the first time you do it, but once you start getting in habit of installing your actions, it's pretty quick and painless. So, and they'll pop up under here. The hardest thing is when you try to read these and stuff, you can't see them, so that's why I like to make mine. I like to make mine large so I can see them just a bit better. Hopefully that will help with a few questions. I know I have had a lot of questions about installing in actions. I usually just refer to a few places because I've basically said what I just said, but it's written down, and I'm not big on writing things. I like to talk and explain, although I do ramble, and I'm very sorry about that. Alright. Thank you very much.